Hey everybody, Jonathan Scroggs. Sorry for the goofy attire. It's really hot here in Oklahoma. I'm working inside an enclosed trailer in the heat of the day, and it's crazy out here, so this keeps the sweat out of my eyes. But anyway, this is a video real quick to show people how to do some repairs on wood that you're going to paint. If you're going to paint the wood and there's gouges or holes or there's a lot of times you can't just cut a square out and put another piece of wood in. That is a typical, but I'm going to show you what I'm dealing with. This enclosed trailer used to carry motorcycles many years before this all stuff that I've been doing here. But back here in the back end of the trailer, you can't tell from the video, but these are big dips, gouges down in the wood where, let's see if I can find one. Okay, here's one that they already tried several gallons of truck bed liner. But you can see there, this is the delamination of the wood. Pieces missing from the wood. So no matter how many coats they would put on it of truck bed liner, you could still tell it was a plywood floor. They wanted to get away from that plywood floor. So, brings me to this video. Never use just lightweight body filler or Bondo or something like that if it's going to be underfoot. If it's up on the wall like a cabinet or a bedroom door, you can do expandable foam in the hole, let it dry, cut it off, and then lightweight body filler Bondo over that. But for something structural that you're going to have people walking on, this here, shout out to CB Auto, Bumper to Bumper, Bristow, Oklahoma. My friend Chris Shields sells me everything I need for my repairs and the videos. But this is called a short strand fiberglass. Short strand. They have long strand and short strand. Long strand, you would literally have like 1.5 foot long fiberglass strands that as you try to pull this glob across, it would literally, the whole glob would try to pull. It's really hard to work with long strand, but it does have a purpose. A lot of times dune buggies, boats, things like that. I just wanted to show you real quick, since this is the modern day MacGyver repair video. When you're mixing the hardener, when you don't know fiberglass very well or Bondo, I would just start with a small amount. You're going to waste some. You're going to have batches that go bad on you because you don't get them troweled in time. But when you're doing this, just like if you've never mixed Bondo or body filler, you're basically just going to mix until you don't see any different color, like one solid color over the whole thing. And if you have any spots where the hardener went down, wipe it up by smearing old stuff over it. Mix it all in until you don't see any blue or whatever color your hardener is. You don't want to see it anywhere on the spatula or in your material. So anyway, once it's mixed, and you don't have a lot of time, depending on weather, but once it's mixed, you find your divots like that, like you're decorating a cake. Go across the divot. Now the one thing you'll find out real quick, and sorry, my filming skills are going to be weak because I've got to trowel this stuff out so we don't waste it. But if you're OCD like me, you're going to find out real soon there is a magical spot that your mud will start turning almost to rubber. It'll solidify like right before your eyes. Now I mix this one kind of with just a small amount of hardener in it so that I'd have more trowel time. But if you're not careful, if you put too much hardener in a batch, you won't be done troweling it yet, and it will already start gelling up. And I mean, it goes quick. This right here, I can already feel it's starting to turn. All of a sudden, it's not just flowing anymore like butter. It's starting to flow like peanut butter. And then right before your eyes, right in the middle of, and there it is. You can see it's starting to go dull as I'm trying to still spread it. But all of a sudden, right in the middle of it, you'll come back to your spot and you will have what used to be creamy and runny literally just turns to hard fiberglass right before your eyes. So when you're doing short strand and it hits this stage where it turns to rubber, you don't want to try to sand all this. That would take 3 weeks. So you do an open rasp file wherever there's a high spot. You send that open rasp, and I kid you not, this open rasp will start shaving high spots for you. If you don't use the open rasp, you will regret it. You'll be having to revert from a sander to a gigantic two-handed grinder because this stuff sets up fast. So anyway, sorry for the difficulty record. It's hard to record at the same time of doing it all. That short strand body filler, good for wood repairs as long as you're painting over it. It's not a finished product. You've got to seal it with paint, sealant, something. This is going to have truck bed liner and then another coat of epoxy sealant with texture in it on top of it. But anyway, just another tip from the Modern Day MacGyver page. If y'all enjoy the goofy videos, like, share, comment. Let me know if there's something you want to learn how to do that I haven't already posted, and I'll get to it. Hey, appreciate every one of y'all. Keep spreading love. That's what I'm about. Y'all have a blessed day.